Hey everyone, this is Jennifer, and today we're going to be talking about the 2023 Erin Condren calendar launch. So I think first we will talk about some of the planning tools, calendars, whatever you want to call them, and then we will take a look at some new accessories. And I have some of my old versions of these to share with you as well, so you can kind of see what's been updated and where the company is headed with the new product. First up is this Watercolor Stripes Designer Schedule Pad. So the paper isn't quite as thick or toothy as you see in their LifePlanners, but it does have each day of the week and the weekend shares a box, and then some open bulleted boxes down here. But it is beautiful. And you could use this for meal planning. If you needed a separate content planner, you could totally do that. I like to leave this out at work and just jot things down as they come in via phone call or email, and then transfer them to my work planner. But this is a very functional notebook, but also looks beautiful just sitting on your desk. And the back has that pattern repeated. So this is not removable or refillable. So once you rip these pages out, you are done with this product and you would have to buy a new one. This one has been around for a while, so it's not a new product from Erin Condren. You have probably seen these in the past. Just to compare to the older product, I have my mid-century circle one that I received a year or so ago, but really the only thing they have updated, paper feels the same, is the design. The size is still the same. And then on this mid-century circle one, all of the font and script is black. And of course on the watercolor stripes, you do have a little bit of pop of color, but I don't feel like it is so bright that it takes away from the page in any sort of way. So that is the designer schedule pad, 52 pages, measures in at 9.75 inches by 10 inches. Next up is the gorgeous family organizer book. This is, again, not a new product, but since this is the 2023 calendar start, of course, this starts with January. So I did want to mention, in addition to all of these products that I'm showing you, you can now order their LifePlanners with a January start. I prefer my LifePlanners to run academically with a July start. Kind of follows the school year for me, and since I still have a child in school and I work in the school setting, that just kind of seems to be how my brain works. But I do have a lot of friends and even family members that prefer a January start. So this 2023 calendar release will be for you if you prefer that. So this is the family organizer book. I did a review of this book, maybe a couple months ago, and I had let me look at the inside, the neutral version. So I will link the review of this, talking about all the details and my thoughts. And I also had a plan with me up on this book, how I planned out and used Erin Condren stickers for the month of July in here. So again, catch that as a separate video in the description below if you need to. But I will take a very quick look at this one for you as well, again with a January start. You do have the plain vellum up front and a page to list all of your family members. And then the core of this book is going to be monthly tabbed pages in whichever theme that you choose it in. Again, they have some colorful and neutral versions available. You get a recurring schedule page with some nice open spaces, family goals and habit tracking page, a whole page dedicated to school. If you did not have school-aged children, you could totally cover that up with a sticker and utilize this page in a way that works for you and your family. Dates to remember, and then lots of milestones and memory sections in this. So if you wanted a condensed version of a scrapbook, this would be really good for that as well. And then you'd have a whole year in one book to look back through. You also have several notes pages at the end of each month. And then you have kind of a review section with favorites, funniest things said, best memory, and special moments you'll never forget from the month, more memories or milestones. And then you are into the next month, and the Erin Condren branding asterisk up here matches your month that it goes with. So that is going to repeat for the entire book. Again, if you need ideas on maybe how to use it or want to see a plan with me, I do have that up in this neutral watercolor stripes version. That was the academic start. Family organizer book, great product. Okay, we're gonna move right along into Softbound planners, and I think we'll start small and go big. So the first one I want to share with you is their 2023 pocket calendar. As you can see here, I have the In Bloom design, but this also comes in color blends, a blush color, and it says you can personalize, maybe add your initials, I am guessing, in gold, platinum, or rose gold foil. This runs again as a calendar start, so 12 months, January through December. So let's take a look at the inside of this. And actually, before I do that, I wondered, since it's called pocket calendar, if that means it is true pocket size if you live in the traveler's notebook world. So this is a pocket size traveler's notebook, and as you can see, it sticks out of the top just a little bit if I have the bottom flush with the bottom of the cover there. So no, unfortunately, this isn't pocket size if you use a traveler's notebook. I think that would be really cool if they could shave off maybe just a little bit of the height, and then people that use a bound notebook system or a traveler's notebook system, you could totally, put this in your strings. Yeah, it would totally fit and would not be too chunky, and you could even get some more notebooks in there, but again, it's a little bit too tall. All right, this does come with a one ribbon page marker, so you could easily use that to mark your day. It does have a cover page for you to add your name, and then you go into your year at a glance, which is uber adorable. These tiny little calendars for you to reference January through December 2024. You also get a list of heritage and awareness observances, but you also get a lined page across from that, which I love, so that you could add your own birthdays, anniversaries, or holidays that your family celebrates. So the core of this book is a calendar page. So here's the month view for January 2023. It does have the classic Erin Condren Sunday start with a notes column on the right-hand side. You get a little bit of a dashboard page for your month with sections for goals, dates, and to-do, and a lined notes page. And then you jump into your week view for the month, and this is available only in this horizontal layout, which makes sense to me because it is such a small planner. I don't know that you could fit a compact vertical or vertical layout on these weekly pages. Saturday and Sunday do share a little section down here, and you'll see this is the In Bloom color scheme, since that's the theme of the cover art. So those colors are going to match up. So there's January, and when we go into February, you will have the new monthly color there, but the pages will be the same throughout the rest of the book. So this is a great product for you to just toss in your purse or work tote. It's very portable. So if you didn't need a lot of space to write things down on the go, this would be a great option for you. This option is also very cost affordable. It starts out at $18.50. So let's move up just a little bit in size to another Softbound option. This one is in the color blends and is a true A5 size. So it is 5.875 by 8.25 inches. This one's going to start at $32. And again, you can get this in the color blends, which you see here, Blush or Harmony Colorful. It also says there is an In Bloom and Etta V option, so that would be really beautiful. I think if you are familiar with the Etta V design, this is an example of the Etta V cover, so I'm imagining something like this on the outside of this Softbound planner, which I think would be gorgeous. So let's take a look at the inside of this A5 size. I did just want to show you how that compared in size to the pocket planner. On the inside, you do have 80-pound text weight paper, which, you know, if you use gel ink, which a lot of us do, it's going to soak that right up and resist bleeding. Very similar layout to the classic Life Planner. You do get your months at a glance, but this one has lined sections under those mini calendars. You'll see that color blends theme repeat throughout. So if you choose a different theme, obviously the colors and artwork will be different. Just like in the pocket planner, you have your heritage and awareness observances and a notes page, and then you go into your months. So on this, you do not get any tabs for your months. So you would have to put those in yourself, which I have seen a lot of people do. Erin Condren does offer mini tabs that you can stick on yourself if you are a tabbed person. Your month view, again, that classic Sunday Erin Condren start with a Saturday end. I know there are all the feels about Sunday versus Monday start. And for right now, the only thing Erin Condren is offering is that Sunday start. You also get your lined notes column on the month view, and your dashboard is very similar. It's actually identical to your 7x9 coil bound life planner, except for, of course, it's shrunk down just a little bit. So the notes page and some open boxes over here, one with lined, one with bullets, a nice dot grid down here. So you can customize this page however works best for you. This again is only offered in their horizontal layout. So you'll see that here. The good thing is on this size of book, you do not have to share a section for Saturday and Sunday, and there's enough room for a blank notes section. So this would be really good in my mind for a student. It's nice and portable. You could use this as an academic planner. I've also used this for work. It's nice just to toss again in your work bag and go, but you do have in this color blends option, if the week falls in 2 months here, like December into January, you will see that color transition happen on those pages. But just a beautiful, simple, horizontal layout. And then on each month, you're going to get the new color blends color with a quote. I will not take you through every single month, but I did want to show you just a few of the month's pages artwork. So here's a look at April's beautiful lavender color. May is a nice mauve pink down to a peach color. Here's a look at June. I love all the quotes on these. And July. We'll stop there. All right, we're going to move up in size to the next Softbound size planner, which is their 8x10. So this is a bigger book, and obviously there are tons more options for the inside because you have more space on the pages for different layout options. I have the color blends hourly to show you, but before I dive into that, there are more options for this one, so I wanted to kind of read those off a little bit slower for you guys. They do have this in the In Bloom hourly, In Bloom Vertical, Etta V Vertical, Color Blends Hourly, which is this one, Color Blends Vertical, Colorful Harmony Vertical. So it sounds like you have both hourly or vertical layouts in this. Let's go ahead and open it up and I'll show you this hourly design. These are gonna start at $38 and they do have that personalization option if you want your initials debossed on the front. This is again the Color Blends version. So very similar to the A5 size here, just a little bit more room. Things are just a little bit bigger with scale. And all of the artwork will be the same. The layout for your month view is going to be the same as well. It's just a scaled up version here. And then the big difference is, of course, your inside. So you can get this in their vertical, which is kind of like the 3 boxes, or the hourly as you see here. So I have actually used this in the past and I've had a couple of friends here in town use this planner as well. The problem that some of them had was that they were using sticker kits, and you can see right off the bat that this is a scaled up version of the 7x9 hourly layout. So your stickers will not go from column to column. You can still use stickers and they're fine, they just don't go from edge to edge. If you are a person that likes to use date headers, you're gonna have that same issue. So if you use individual headers, they might cover up the words, but you're still gonna see some of the color strip behind it. Still get your classic Erin Condren sidebar along with the mini calendar, just like you see in the Life Planner coiled version. And then you do get 3 boxes down here where you could use this as 8, 9, or 10 o'clock, or utilize this as an open space, however you needed to do that. So I won't go through all of the months with you since I showed you some of the monthly artwork or quotes page in the A5 version. Those are all going to be exactly the same. And this does have a beautiful gold foil on the edge of the page, so it looks really pretty laying on your desk. And it also comes with 1 ribbon page marker. So when I was in this size and this layout for work, I usually had that ribbon to the current month, and then after that I could easily just flip a couple pages to get to my week view. All right, so those are some of the new Softbound calendars that will be coming out. I'm sure you've seen some of their petite folios that have launched. Those are also very tempting to me, but these are the Softbound planners that will be launching here shortly. So let's go ahead and take a look at a couple more items. I have a new desk acrylic tray, some new writing tools, and an updated sticker book. I was very excited to hear that they were coming out with Designer Sticker Book Monthly Collection Edition 8, and I did pull 6 and 7 from my stash just to show you kind of the new changes here. So all of their old books were these bound sticker books, and these appear to be the same size. They are. However, instead of a book format, you now get this pop-up situation. So you fold this up, fold this down, and then you have all of your sticker pages that are kind of adhered on the top rather than the side. So let's go through each page and look at the artwork. These do match their monthly color schemes, kind of their classic colors here, and they are foiled, so they are absolutely stunning. So we have January here, washi strips. I love these functional labels down here. You do get some decorative elements thrown in, some flags, some circles, and some appointment labels, and this box, which I think would definitely cover the mini calendar. And all of those are going to repeat with the exception of just the decorative items changing to match the month. So here's a look at February in that pretty pink color. March in springtime. April, May, June, July. I love that little banner. August, we're in back to school mode. We got the apples, and how adorable is that little washi ruler. September is their beautiful purple color. October is my very favorite. We're headed into Halloween season. November and December. So that's a look at how the monthly sticker collections have gotten a little bit of a packaging update. So they're no longer just a bound book on the side, they are bound at the top. I turned you guys around for this. So this is their new acrylic desk stand. I absolutely love their acrylic products. They're very heavy duty and great quality. So I was excited to see a new acrylic accessory come out. But this has a desk calendar set that comes with it. So since this is the January calendar launch, of course these cards start with January. So we'll go through and look at all of those real quickly, and then on the back you also have a different quote for each month. So this is going to be really beautiful just to set out on your desk, and you can either have the quote showing or the month view showing, whatever you need. Next up, and lastly, I have their new writing tools variety pack to share with you guys. These are the Harmony Colorful, so you'll see that the barrels of the markers are actually in the Harmony Colorful design, which I think is lovely. And you do get 6 dual tip markers and 6 chisel tip highlighters. Absolutely, of course, we are going to be doing a pen testing. This is just one of the Erin Condren A5 notebooks that I try to do all of my pen testing in to keep things all in one place. So let's find a new page and test out the dual tip markers, which I am assuming are similar to their classic dual tip markers, only with an updated barrel design, and then the highlighters. So these are the dual tip. You do have 2 capped sides. One is sort of just a smaller felt tip size, and then the other size is more of a thicker side. So this is Orchid. So that is a look at the dual tip markers and their colors. Let's go ahead and jump right into the highlighters. Those same color scheme repeats. So here is the Orchid highlighter. And these do have a nice size chisel tip And I think that the dual tip markers and the highlighters have a nice, except for the sapphire, maybe a nice kind of pastel color scheme there. So I know a lot of people are in to the neutral color schemes right now, or the mild liners, and I think these colors kind of fit in with that. And of course you do have the one dark sapphire color in there. But that is a look at the new Writing Tools Variety Pack. So that is a look at some of the things that are coming out for this 2023 calendar launch from Erin Condren. Thank you guys for joining me, and I'll see you back next time.